100% Chelsea. Chelsea 2, Fulham 0. Iain, what a great derby that was.
Could have been 8-0 if Alonso could have crossed the ball. Giroud in the box so many times, and every time.
Yeah, but you and Jack are a bit biased about Giroud, aren't you? You love him a lot.
He's the sexiest man in football. Of course he is. He is the sexiest man in football.
Him or Ruben Loftus-Cheek, we got both of them.
Nah, I'll take Giroud.
Yeah.
Take Giroud. The beard, I think.
Yeah, it is.
It's the beard, yeah. It was a shit game, really. We didn't play well. I thought we tried to kind of move on following the Pout game and whatever. Wolves in midweek. I thought it's good. Like, start, turn the cogs again and get it back into kind of motion. And it's just like we just choked. I think, as bad as that sounds. This kind of game, like they've been giving it large and whatever, all the Fulham fans, and fair play to them. This is their reward of playing well in the Championship. But we should be still absolutely battering them. We should be. And there was times in the game where we could have been. After that great start as well, 4 minutes in, and we're 1-0 up. We could have gone 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, and you don't know what could happen. You really don't know what could have happened. But instead, we had to then suffer. It is suffer for 90 minutes.
I mean,
it is suffer.
I get what you're saying about the style of football, but to be honest, right, you need to give it time. Obviously, he said judge it in November, and I completely understand why people are judging it in December.
It's now December.
I get that. However, we have to bear in mind he doesn't really have the personnel to play the system. A lot of people are talking about Marcus Alonso today. Marcus Alonso has been a good fullback for Chelsea. A solid player, very good at what he does. However, today, he didn't quite have the delivery. Also, we saw of like Gulam or Mario Rui at Napoli last year. For example, you've got to make comparisons between that team and what we need to do it. Morata, Giroud. Yeah, Giroud's a good centre forward, but is he the right option for Saudi? Probably not. There's lots of things that still need a lot of work, to be fair. And it's going to move the ball as quickly as we want to be seeing it, as we saw at Napoli last year. Yeah, it is going to take a lot of time to get there. I mean, bear in mind, as much as I called Guardiola a fraud, I only do that now to wind people up. But I have to admit, Guardiola as a manager, you saw how long it took for him to get that system in at City. It took him a whole year. Yeah. And then the other thing as well, he has a plan B.
Yes. And that's the thing. Fulham today, as bad as it is, they weren't great. They were. I understand what you're saying, but I still would have liked to see the ball move just a tad quicker, not full speed, because I know that is not the finished. We're not the finished article, but just a bit quicker, because there was times we just cut through them like there was nobody there, and then we'd stop, and then we'd just go back again, and we'd play the ball, and that little 5-10 yards that you got yourself, you've just lost, just because it was one slow decision. Someone like David Luiz takes too long on the ball, and I know he's not the right player to be in that position, and many different things, but I just would have liked to seen a bit more zip in it. We win 3-0, people don't care if we are rubbish or whatever. We get 3-0 is 3-0, regardless. 2-0, you can win those games without playing decent football, and that's what we did. We didn't play great football. I know we're not the finished article yet, and to be honest with you, the way I was sitting, we were all just going, we're going to get hammered by City next week. That was what we were all doing, and there were certain positives in the game. Pedro was great. Pedro was brilliant.
I think you'd be mad to have not already written Manchester City off last week, to be honest. Obviously you want to win, but realistically we're probably not going to get the result.
There's not getting the result and getting hammered, which is what I think a lot of the large consensus of Chelsea fans around me were saying. But that's the thing. Last year we went to City and we lost. Was it 1-0 and we played awfully and whatever?
Don't remind me about that game. I don't remember that game. Oh, me and Lewis had a conversation. Lewis, was it Danny Drinkwater and Fabregas were our midfield two? Sounds right. Was it Fabregas, Drinkwater and Kante? And Bakayoko. That was our midfield against City last year.
That kind of game, we went there, we still lost 1-0. Neither team was great, but I think now they're coming to us, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
I just feel that it's just going to get a lot worse. 1-0 is not a bad result when you go there, but I think they could be going beating us 2 and 3-0. I'm not saying it's step backwards or anything. I'm just saying it's a statement of intent thing. You want to try and play half decent football. If you go and get beaten 3-1 by City, as bad as it sounds, like Spurs last week, play half decent football and go, no, they are miles better than us, as they are miles better a lot of people in the league. Everyone, even Liverpool as well. It's just there's a level to it. I don't like losing against Man City, but if they outplay you, they outplay you. But you still have to give your bit to it as well. And that's the thing. I just want to make sure that when we do go, or when they do come to us next week, we can just give our bit. Maybe not win, maybe not get a draw, but still do our bit. Because I know it's a work in progress, and it will be a very nice work in progress when it's finished. But it just, I don't want to go and get absolutely spanked next week and then everyone goes, well, what the fuck's going on? That's my main concern. It's about the intent. Last year it was about getting intent to go and win games. Now against the big teams, it's about going and having that intent to go and stay there and go, we want to be like them.
Yeah. I see that, but I think to be honest, we have to do that. Obviously, we lost to Spurs. Yeah. You know, we beat Arsenal. Yeah. Drew the United. I think and Liverpool, but I think City is.
Oh, they are.
It's just I don't think there is any point in if people overreact to next week. If we lose against City, even though you're saying we play half decent football, even if we play half decent football, their football's so much better. It's going to make us look shit if we get battered. So keyword is if. Fingers crossed we don't, touch wood. But you know, I think it's a case of regardless, Manchester City are just miles ahead of everyone else. If we beat them, fucking brilliant. I'm gonna be buzzing off my fat tits. It's brilliant. on the piss, it'll be brilliant. But yeah, mate, I think that sums up really, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, we won. That's the important thing. We did win. But I just want to see a bit more, just a bit more, and I'd be happy.